So kind of a rough day. I wasn't sure if I was going to read this, but I like to dive into the hard things. This is called A Letter to My Cock. My cock has been neglected of late, and when I do pay attention to him, it's usually to say, hurry up. So this is an apology to my cock. Dear cock, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that for 2 decades I thought you weren't big enough. I saw the movies with the huge penises and the exciting positions and the raw fucking, and I thought that would make me cool. And I saddled you with my ego. I wanted notches on a headboard. I wanted swagger and studly. I wanted to be needed. I wanted someone to be so amazed by my sexual skills that they'd never leave me. I'm sorry, my dearest cock, that I never asked you what you wanted. I'm sorry, my faithful cock, that for years I never touched you with my fingers, feeling ashamed of your diminutive size and your shape and your smell. That for years I touched you through fabric, touched you with the coldness of other objects and rarely with my hands. You never complained, so glad to be touched at all, I think. I still hesitate to touch you as I would my hand or my foot, as I would my head and my hair, fingers playful and delicate, teasing, laughing, loving. You get wetter than most cocks, and I'm a bit of a clean freak. You've probably noticed. But anyway, I'm sorry. That's what I want to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't proudly display you to my sexual partners. I still feel shy. And lately I've started to feel like you feel shy too. You haven't been as hard and as throbbing as you used to be. You've been quiet and reserved, and it's unlike you, but we haven't had much of a chance to talk about it. And when we're with men, I know you're beautiful and amazing in mine, but I look at their cocks and they fit so easily into my mouth. I sometimes wish you fit more easily into someone's mouth. It's a terrible thing to say, I know. No one ever sticks their hand down my pants to grab a hold of you. And maybe it's me, you know. Maybe I give off the wrong vibe. But maybe it's you. Maybe they're afraid of you, afraid of touching you. I guess they don't see the beautiful cock that you are. And you are beautiful. But once in a while, it would be nice to feel someone's hand wrapped around you. A gentle tug, the warmth of skin against skin. But it's not your fault, and I'm sorry if I make you feel like it is. We've traveled such roads together, you and I. Born in this body that was not ours, and such hardships to change this body into one that fit better. There were years of not wanting to be a man with a cock, since men with cocks raped people I knew, and me too. And if cocks made them men, then I did not want a cock. But then the fight was lost as more and more it didn't matter what I wanted. It mattered what was. There was no way to explain to people that I had always had a cock. One that felt amputated, invisible, but with all the hardness and frustration blue balls could give you. And the conversations about what made a man and what made a woman, and the unsaid thing that I never told anyone. When all reason went out of my head, when all the stories were silenced and it was just thrusting and grunting and primal reflexes, you, dear cock, who weren't even a cock yet, you fucked like a man porno. You shivered and shook like a man shooting his load, even if your load was one no one could ever see. And then there were no more explanations. There were the hormones, the hair everywhere, and then you were born. Or rather, came out of hiding. There would be no knives or surgeries, but you grew into a beautiful 1-inch cock, tripling your size in a year. You grew a whole inch, and I was very proud of you. And so you're not 6 inches, 8 inches, not a thick, uncut cock, but you are 1 inch, sometimes 1.5 inches. You do get hard, and you do want to be touched. And I will try, dearest cock, to touch you more, to invite others to touch you more. I will try to remember that you have feelings too, and not make you rush all the time to finish so I can go to bed. It's just hard, my lovely cock, to fight the good fight for you out in the world. I don't feel very strong when my pants are down around my ankles. I get scared and you get scared, and I do the best I can. I'll try to do better. And at the very least, I'll try to spend more time with you. Just you and me like when we were kids. But this time I'll like you the way you are. My dear cock, stick with me a while longer. I'm trying to be the man you deserve. All my love, Dee.